Hello guys, hi, welcome back. And my name is Ricky. And in this video, you're gonna learn with me together how to sign up and get your own Miro account. So you're probably wondering what is a Miro? And let me just share with you first. Up before the pandemic came, I've always used this thing called online learning. And whenever I use online learning, I use a whiteboard. Now, Zoom has a whiteboard, yet let me tell you, I've never used a whiteboard, virtual whiteboard, that is as good as a Miro board before. So if you want to get an account, yes, you're able to get an account here in this video, and I will show you step by step how to actually make your own account. Now, you can get a free account or you can get a paid account. But at the same time, you can also just get the free account, then it is enough for you. Now, there's a couple of things that you need before you want to get this account. Number one, you need to have an email account. That's most important. It's either a Gmail or it's either a Hotmail or it's either Yahoo, anything that you use preferably as an email communication portal. All right. And number two is you need your phone with you or your number that is used with your phone and the number that you've been used all the time. All right. So you need these two things. When you have these two things, that means you're all set today to get your free Miro account. If you're ready, let me show you my screen. And this time around, I'm going to use my browser called the Safari. You can use any browser. You can use a Chrome, you can use a Mozilla Firefox, or you can actually use a Safari if you're like me using one of those Apple browser. So where you want to go currently right now is you want to go to miro.com, right? So when you go to miro.com and then you press enter and then you probably pop up and this as a screen. Now this is the front Miro screen, which is the front page of the Miro. It's very simple. If you have registered already, that means when you press miro.com, you will go straight away to your account. Now, when you go straight away to your account, that means you've already registered. That means you don't have to register anymore. But now I'm going to show you how to register when I don't have an account. All right. So once you're done, you go into the Miro website, you take a look around, you can see what the Miro is for and how is it used. And in fact, this Miro has been going on for, let me just accept all the cookies. In fact, this Miro board has been going on since I think the Zoom era in March, since the pandemic is here. Everyone has been using it as a virtual whiteboard, as a meeting, as a brainstorming, or as a program. So if you're an educator also, this is one of the fantastic most whiteboard you can actually ever use. All right. So at the top here, you can take a look at it. My mouse, it says there's login and there's sign up for free. So if you already have an account, you'll probably say login. You probably want to press login, right? But let's say I've started new, so I don't have an account yet. So right now I'm going to sign up for free. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to click the blue button and then I'm going to write down my name. This is very simple as that. So the first thing is, how shall Miro call me? So of course, normally my screen name, it will be arickysuroso, just like that, right? But I do know that there's an account associated to this name. So I will change my name a little bit and I'll change it as ARS, and then I will make it 758, just like that. Okay. So once that's done, I'm going to give my working email. That means the email that I just told you that you need. All right. So I will put down my email and I'm going to use a Yahoo provider. So once I put in a Yahoo provider, and then I'm going to actually write down what password do I want every time I go to the Miro account. So a very simple password for me is the normal password that I always use. Let me repeat that one more time. The normal password that I always use. And remember, before you type in your password has to be an 8-character plus. That means it needs to be a letter, a number, but it has to be more than 8 character. All right, so I'm going to punch in my own personal password, and then once I punch that in, and then it's gonna ask you, how did you hear about Miro? Simple as that. So when you click this down and you will take a look at it, how did you hear the Miro? You can say from a friend, you can say from a podcast, you can say from social media. So let's just pick one. Since I already know Miro, so I'm gonna just put others. You can put anything you like there. It's just a preference they have. And then you'll be able to click two things, which is the agree Miro terms and the agree receive Miro news update. Once that's done, all you need to do is click the Get Started Now. That's it, nothing else. You ready? Now, there's a couple of ways you can actually do this. You don't have to follow my instructions just now. You can actually use a Gmail account. If you press the Sign Up Google at the bottom here, if you can take a look, if you already have a Gmail account, you would want to press this. And then, of course, Safari is going to ask you to choose the account that you're going to use associated to Miro. So simple as that. So I think they made it easier for you if you want to use a Google account. There's a button here that you can actually use. But since I don't have a Google account, I'm totally new, I can just write down my Yahoo email here. Now, let's get started. Yeah. So I press Get Started. It says Save Password. No, I don't want Safari to remember my Miro password. In case you say, yes, Ricky, I'm kind of forgetful, so I want Safari to remember my password, go ahead, you can click yes just now, and Safari will remember your password. Now, it says here, check your email. It says, we have sent you a 6-digit confirmation code to arickysuroso@yahoo.com. Please enter it below, confirm your email address. Now, this is the part where you're going to open your Yahoo email, which is my Yahoo email. But this is the part where if you entered a Gmail account, you will go to your Gmail account now. So I've already opened my Yahoo email, and then it says at the top, it says, let's take a look. Yeah, I don't think so it's there yet. So if it's not there, I'm just going to click the top, and then I'm going to refresh it one more time. I should be able to get a Yahoo email from Miro. So let's wait for that, as it's going to. There you go. If you can take a look here, it says confirmation code from Miro. It says here, it says Miro. So I'm going to click it, and then I'm going to click it as fast as I can, because I do know that Miro has a timer, and in order for me to get the code. So I'm going to click this code, and then the email is going to open. Okay. Hopefully Yahoo is with me today. All right. So I'm clicking this email. Hopefully when the email is open, and you'll be able to see the code there. Okay, let's do this one more time. In case, okay, let's take a look. Yeah. It's browsing, yet it's not opening. It's okay. You can see actually the code here before the Yahoo gets inside your email account, right? Before before you open the Miro email, you can actually see your code here at the front. There you go. It opened quite a while, yeah, guys. So here it is. So I opened the Miro complete registration. So I'm going to copy this. Simple as that. And then I'm going to right click, or like left click or right click, and then I'm going to copy it. And then once I copy it, I'm going to go back to the Miro board, which is the desk. And then I'm going to paste it. And when I paste it, Miro straight away go into your account. That means I already have an account already. It says set up your account. What's your team name? What would you like to have your board called? So I'll give you a tip, okay? The team name is, what do you like to call your account? It's not what Miro wants to call you inside the board, but what do you want to name your account? So let's say if I have a team with me, I will just say team 01, just an example, okay? So I have a team with me, consists of 5 people, and the team is called team 01. And then I will set up and continue. When I press set up and continue, copy this link and share in your work messenger. So very simple. I don't need to do this now. Basically, if I want to invite someone to my team, which is team 01, I would like to copy this. But you don't have to do that. You can just skip now straight away. And then once you skip, it says, what do you want to do? It's either you want to map or do mind mapping, or you want to do marketing, or you want to do strategic planning, or what is it that you want to do? So let's just have a guess. It's asking you if you want to use Miro for the first time, what would you like to do? Well, let's say I want to have a brainstorming on mind mapping. So I'm going to click mind mapping, and then it's going to go straight away and give me my first template. It's going to give me my first template. And then I can choose from any of this template here. And in fact, the template is for free. As you all know, my account just now I registered is a free account. It's not a pay account. So once that's done, and I know that I can actually choose any of this template, and plus Miro gives you free template. That's how good Miro is, how really cool. So I'm going to close this, and then Miro gives me my first board, and this is my first board of my Miro. That's it. Once you sign up, once you registered, you have nothing else to do, and that's it. And I'm going to name my first board Okay, I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna rename this and say Team 01. And I'm gonna say my meeting today, it's about weekly meeting. All right, and then I'm gonna rename it. Once I rename it, it's done. Sometimes Miro will ask you to go to a tutorial where they will show you how it's done. All right, once that's finished, you can close the X at the top. That means your Miro is set to go. You can actually use this. All right, now I'm gonna go back and show you the account. So when I press on Miro, and you can actually see, this is one of my board that I have. It's called Team 01. It's a weekly meeting board, the one that I just made. Simple as that. So once I have this interface, that means I already have a Miro account. So easy is that, guys. So what do you think? Was it cool? So easy. It's so easy to sign up. It's so easy to register. In that, guys, thank you for watching. I hope this video was very useful. If you liked it, please give me the like. And if you loved it, please subscribe to the video. In that, guys, hope it really helps. Take care, everyone. Bye.